Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Go. Now, sorry the camera's crooked, but I have caught loads of Pokemon since you guys have left me last. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Where to begin? Alright, so, of course I've caught, a few Exeggcutes, or Exeggcutes, however you pronounce that. But I'm going to go over some good catches. I've caught a few Bulbasaurs, a few Ekans, which if you didn't know, you probably know, because if you're watching this, you're probably a Pokemon fan. But Ekans spelled backwards is snake, which Ekans is a snake. So, I evolved, my Weedle, or my Kakuna into a Beedrill. Then, got some Pidgeots. I got a Pinsir, which is absolutely amazing. And I caught a Jigglypuff, which is pretty cool. Caught, actually several Clefairies right here. I got a Dratini right there, which, hold on, let me check really quick. Dratini can later evolve into Dragonite. That is a win. But, guys, I also have caught, I caught 2 Jigglypuffs, actually. But let's see, I've got a Krabby, right there. Got a few Raticates. I got a Golbat just today as of filming this. I got a Psyduck, which I might have had that in the last episode. I don't think I did. I evolved one of my Eevees into a Jolteon, which I think is one of my favorite Pokemon I have. I think I had the Voltorb. Hey, what's going on here? You use that. I think I caught a Voltorb before the last episode, but I got a Gloom. Gloom is a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm sorry for the, there we go, kind of using my phone's light to, there we go. Few Bulbasaurs. I got a Tentacool, alright, few Venonats. Alright, here is one of the good ones, guys. I got a Snorlax, which, as far as I know, is a rare Pokemon. Few Bellsprouts. I got a Scyther, which is pretty cool. And more Clefairies, Jigglypuff. Got a few more Eevees. Here's a good one I got from an egg, a Ponyta, which I've never seen any of those in my area. I got a Staryu. Some of you might be saying meh, but to me that's pretty cool because that is my first Staryu. I got 2 Doduos in a Walmart parking lot. Pretty cool. And get this, guys. Hold on. Let me get into the light. I was going into GameStop, like, I'm not going to find any good Pokemon here. So, I decided to walk on the edge of the water, which our GameStop is right next to water, and guess what I caught? It's not a water Pokemon, but guess what I caught? That's right, guys, a Haunter in mid-daylight. That is amazing. I set you back on the car here. See, Doduos, Poliwags, I evolved an Eevee into a Flareon, which is my most powerful Pokemon. I got a Weeping Bell, a few more pairs, a Horsey, right here, you can see that. Got a Diglett from a egg last night, a few Spearows, another Clefairy. But that is pretty much it on the Pokemon that I have caught between the last episodes. So let's get to hatching some eggs and catching, hey, light just went out. And let's go catch some more Pokemon. Let's go! We are at this, like, walking trail. Hold on here. We're at this, like, walking trail. You can just see it right there. Down in that little area. Right? So, down at a walking trail, trying to hatch eggs this time around. Not really focused on catching Pokemon. Unless if like, a Pikachu shows up. These people in this truck are looking at me. I see you looking at me, people. But, yeah, we're going to try to hatch some eggs. So, let's go on our Poke adventure. Guys, we've been walking so long. We're like in the safari. We're like in the Amazon forest right now. Check this out. In the Amazon. Look at that. Alright guys, I just caught an Eevee. That might not... that looks terrible. Just caught an Eevee. That might not be too good for you guys, but when you're trying to evolve, I now have a Jolteon, a Flareon, and now I just need a Vaporeon. And I'm using that little hack where you can nickname them different things and try to get them without having duplicates of the other evolutions. So, yeah. Guys, there's a deer right there.
It's a little baby. Not a little baby.
Maybe it knows where that Ninetales is. Let's go! Wow. Alright guys, I caught one Eevee, like I said, but normally I'm just trying to catch the eggs. I think something just showed up, so hold on. Mom, would you be my camerawoman? Just hold the camera. You can flip the screen down if you would like. Oh, it's a Staryu. I only have one of those, so we're gonna kind of... Oh, he jumped. We're gonna feed him a raspberry. Is what CP is he? He's a CP 185. Not the strongest, not the weakest lineup here. So let's see if we get him here. And we got him. All right. So here we have our Staryu. We have 20 candies because I hatched my first Staryu from an egg. So that we are 20 candies away from evolving into a Starmie, which is great. Alright guys, now I'm at a local park. That was where the last video took place. But there's a bunch of Pokemon players out here, and there's a bunch of Pokestops, and I need Pokeballs because I only have like 50. So we're just trying to restock. I did catch a Staryu before, or in and out of the last bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, just managed to get a whole load of Pokeballs. I ran into a fan, and I caught my third, count it, third Jigglypuff. So hopefully we can work our way towards a Wigglytuff, if we can. I'm definitely going to keep one of my Jigglypuffs a Jigglypuff, because Jigglypuffs are so stinking cute. Guys, one of my eggs hatched. It's a Tauros, exclusive to North America. I live in North America, but yeah! What's up, dog? What's up, dog? I got a Tauros, man. Aren't you excited for me? Alright, guys, we are going to end off this episode by evolving my Spearow into a Fearow, right? And then I'm going to kind of show off what we got today. So, here's our Spearow. We're going to go ahead and evolve Spearow into a Fearow. Go ahead, right there. Where is he? Yeah! Fearow in the house, baby. In the house. What level is he? So we have one area completed. He's a 314 Spearow. Or Fearow, I mean. We're gonna go ahead and show off what we got today. Alright, so we started off with an Eevee. We got a Staryu. Then we got our Fearow. Another Staryu. And then we got a Jigglypuff, our Tauros, which is the catch of the day. And then we got a Clefairy right there on the way home. But yeah, that is going to end our the camera's really close. That is going to end our day of Pokemon hunting. I'm so close to reaching level 11. Let's see how much we have. 9.2. on our 10-kilometer egg. Wow. Wait, what? That Tauros didn't even come from a 10-kilometer egg. Wow. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this Pokemon Go episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. And remember, guys, sorry about that. Remember, guys, to get out and go. See you guys later.